everyone and welcome back to today's video. So we are here today for my Test It Monday series, and what we are testing out today is a bunch of new drugstore makeup. So just recently I went to Ulta to pick up this little guy right here. This is the new L'Oreal Blend Artist Infallible Foundation Blender. So it's kind of like a beauty blender, but it's by L'Oreal. So I really wanted to try this because a friend of mine said she really liked it. So I went to Ulta to pick this up, and I ended up getting the new L'Oreal Infallible Total Coverage Foundation as well. And then I did end up getting some other drugstore goodies. The Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, I've heard good things about this bronzer, and actually Physicians Formula is my favorite drugstore brand for bronzers. I have a few of theirs and I always like them. So I wanted to test out this one with you guys. And then e.l.f. Cosmetics sent me a couple different things. Now this I have actually tried. Actually, not this one. This is the blush palette. I have not tried this yet, but how pretty are these colors? I thought they were so gorgeous, and I did swatch them on my hands, and the pigmentation looked nice. So we're gonna use one of these today. And then this is what I did use actually a couple times now, and it's super pretty. This is an eyeshadow quad. It's like the clay eyeshadow quad. Everything that I talk about will be linked down below anyway. But how pretty are these neutral colors? Like perfect everyday look type of thing. So we're gonna use this today. Also, e.l.f. Cosmetics sent me one of their new baked highlighters, so I have not tried this yet. We're gonna test this out, as well as the Glossy Lip Plumper by Pixi. And then I picked up this as well. It's the Essence Make Me Brow, the eyebrow gel. This looks just like the Benefit Give Me Brow. Like the packaging almost looks identical. So I really want to test this out because this was like $2. So I'm gonna try this in my brows today. So yeah, we're just gonna play with some new drugstore makeup today, see if any of it works, see what it looks like, and we'll just go from there. So I'm gonna zoom in and let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. I did dampen this sponge already, and I'm gonna try this shade. I have no idea if this is even gonna match me. I just picked it out in number 303 Nude Beige. We're gonna see if this works at all with my skin tone. I'm gonna put a little bit of this foundation on the back of my hand, and it looks like this. It kind of comes out in like a moussey consistency. If you guys can see that, it's kind of like a whipped consistency. Yeah, definitely like kind of a whipped feeling. All right, and we're gonna dab this on. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels whipped. I did prime my skin already. I did throw on the Pure Cosmetics primer. So let's take the sponge here, just start blending this in. So with this sponge, it's definitely bigger than the Beauty Blender, and it kind of has different angles to kind of use different, ways. But I noticed that it's denser than the Beauty Blender, so when you are wringing it out, you have to kind of wring it out longer because a lot of water does get sucked up into this. Oh my gosh, I am not liking this foundation. This is not good. This is not good. It's like not blending into my skin at all. Oh my gosh. And it's Friday, and I have friends coming over. Oh my god. This is not good. What the heck? This is not blending. I don't know if it's the sponge or is it this foundation? What the heck? It's like a cakey, blotchy mess. Hold on a minute. All right, I just dampened my actual Beauty Blender. Let me see if it blends in any better with that. What the heck? It like sticks to your skin and doesn't blend. No, it's definitely not the Beauty Blender. It's the foundation. Oh my gosh, I honestly don't even know how. What? Look at that. So obviously this dries super fast on your skin, and that's the issue. Look at this foundation. Like, it's a big blob on my forehead. Oh my god. It's like stuck and blobbed to the middle of my forehead. All right, guys, this is gonna be a disaster of a makeup day. Oh my god, this is funny. This is real life. We're testing out makeup together. This is truly a disaster of a foundation. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna seriously have to wash my face, and then there goes all my skincare I put on. This is probably the worst foundation I've ever used in my entire life. It is sinking into every pore and crevice on my skin. and I just applied it. That is not hopeful at all. You guys, I honestly don't even think I can continue with this makeup tutorial until I wash my face and use an actual normal foundation, because what's the point of trying bronzers and blush and highlighter on a foundation that looks like crap? I don't know what to do right now. This is so bad. Okay, honestly, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go get this off my skin because it's horrible. Absolutely a horrible foundation. I am gonna go wash my face, apply my morning skincare all over again, and then use another foundation so we can test out the rest of these products. And I feel like that's gonna give them more of a fair chance, more than sitting on top of this. This is absolute crap. All right, we are back with fresh foundation on. That was the most awful foundation I have ever tried in my entire life. It immediately sunk into every little pore in my face. It was horrible to blend. You could not blend it. And then it also was like dry and patchy and made my skin just look flaky and disgusting. Like, everything you don't want in a foundation, that's what that foundation was doing within like the first minute of applying. So imagine as the day goes on, oh my God. And that never happens, where I have to go wash my face again, redo my skincare for the day, and then start my makeup again. That just doesn't ever happen to me. But that foundation, there was no way I could get through even like this makeup tutorial with that foundation. No. So we're back with new foundation on. Let's get back to testing out some products here. I just did my brows quick too, so I'm going to finish them off with the Essence Make Me Brow. This is what I always do. I usually use the Benefit Give Me Brow in this exact same way. I do my brows with the Dip Brow, the Anastasia Dip Brow, and then I always go over them with the Benefit Give Me Brow at the very end. This looks exactly the same, so I'm just gonna test this out here. This is in the, what shade is this? Number 1, Blondie Brows. It looks like the same color as the one I normally wear too. Yeah, this actually really reminds me of the Benefit one. It looks the same. It was like the same color, same exact brush. The formula feels the same on. So $2 for this Essence one. This could be a good find. All right, so we're gonna move on to eyes now. I'm gonna prime my eyes with the Giorgio Armani number 24 eye tint. I'm gonna pat this onto my eyelid here. I'm still laughing about that foundation. Like, if you could have seen that in person, you would have been horrified. All right, so taking this e.l.f. little palette here, Necessary Nudes is what this shade color is. Look at that, it is so cute. So I had no idea if the pigmentation was gonna be good on these. I had no idea, because I think this is maybe like $6, something like that. But like I said, I did wear this a couple times now. I just had to try it as soon as I saw it because these colors. So I really like it. This is a really nice little palette, super cheap, but the colors really are nice. And they stayed on, like didn't crease or like didn't fall or budge throughout the day. So I thought it was really a good little palette. So I am going to show you guys this today. So I'm gonna take this color right here. We're gonna take this and apply this in the crease. This has a little bit of a sheen to it, but it's really pretty. And then taking this long shadow right here, it's like a really nice cream shadow. I'm gonna apply this to the brow bone. All right, so moving on to the eyelid, I'm gonna take this cream type of beige matte shade right here. I'm gonna get some of that on my brush. We're gonna apply that to the lid first. And I'm just gonna do a really easy look. This is just kind of like an everyday look. I have a skincare meeting to go to then, so I'm just gonna kind of do a daytime easy look here. I'm meeting with a potential new skincare line that I might want to carry, so could be interesting. All right, then I'm just gonna flip that brush around and I'm gonna dip it back into this shade right here, which is like a really pretty beigey gold, and it has like a slight sheen to it. It's really pretty on the lid. I'm gonna go over what we just did and I'm gonna apply that just to the lid. I just like putting that cream shade down first, kind of as a little extra base. And then taking this dark brown shade right here, I'm gonna kind of just put that just in the outer V part a little bit, just to darken it up a little bit. See, not bad for a little $6 eyeshadow quad. I think it's really nice. You do have to blend them a little bit more than, say, like your Viseart brand or some of those brands that just like are so easy to blend. You could do it with your eyes closed. These, I feel like you do have to blend a little bit more and just work them in together like a little bit more. But honestly, they're just like super pretty for like an everyday kind of quick, easy $6 look. I mean, you can't beat it. The colors are awesome. So I am going to throw on some eyeliner quick and I'll be right back. All right, so we got the eyeliner on, and also I did concealer under the eyes and mascara too, because those are all just quick things that I do next and they aren't part of this video. So I already applied all that stuff. I'm going to set the under eye now. And what we are using to set the under eye today is this little guy. This is the e.l.f. the HD under eye setting powder. So if you are like me, you probably have heard a bunch of people on YouTube talk about this, how it's so amazing to set the under eyes. It rivals high-end, you know, setting powders and stuff. So I've never tried it. So we're gonna test it out together today. I'm gonna use this with my normal under eye setting brush. Maybe we'll have better luck with this. I did use the Sicily concealer. So I'm just gonna kind of go down the T-zone like I always do with my under eye powder. Let's see here. Honestly, no, not a fan. Not a fan. It looks a little bit dry and cakey under the eye. Yeah, definitely not a fan of that under eye setting powder. It definitely just makes your skin look a little bit dry. No good. All right, oh well, here we're gonna finish up the under eye look. I am just gonna take a little bit of, what color do I wanna use? Let's do this kind of sheeny goldish beige shade right here that we put on the lid. I'm going to take this, I'm going to apply it under the eye. I'm just going to finish off the eye look here. And then I'm going to take my MAC mascara and just do the lower lashes quick. Alright, this video is cracking me up right now. Let's move on to bronzer. The Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This has got to be good. So I'm going to take my Tom Ford bronzing brush and just kind of blend this in. Ooh, it smells good. It smells like coconutty. All right, so that bronzer I like. It's a really nice color. It blends easily into the skin. It smells good. All right, that one we'll keep. All right, so moving on to blush, let's take the e.l.f. little cheek palette here. This is the blush palette in light. So we got 4 options here of what to use. What do I feel for today? Let's do, I'm wearing kind of like a army green top. Let's take this little brownish kind of tan shade right here. That will kind of go with what I'm wearing, I feel like. I'm gonna get my blush brush, dip it on in there. It's pretty. They don't come off like crazy pigmented, but that's actually not a bad thing because you can build them up and then you don't get like crazy color onto your cheeks all at once. It's not bad. Kind of like that color. It's one of those colors that blends in with your bronzer type of thing. So, all right, moving on. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Baked Moonlight Pearls, the highlighter. So I'm gonna take that, let's put that on the cheeks. Let's test this out. Let's see if this is really pigmented. Oh my gosh. Okay, does this have no pigment? Nothing is coming off of this at all. It's like I'm gonna apply nothing. I'm gonna literally apply nothing to my cheeks. All right, when I apply it to my cheeks, definitely something's coming off. It just doesn't swatch like whatsoever, but I think this is coming off the product, or maybe it's just from my brush too. I have no idea. No, it's definitely, I think, coming off the product with the brush. It just doesn't swatch. That's really weird. Let's move on and finish this off, please. With the lips, I'm gonna take the ColourPop Skimpy Lip Liner. And then finishing off with the ColourPop Skimpy Lippy Stick. I love this color. Oh, we forgot to try this. The Pixie Glossy Lip Plumper. Let's just throw this on and try this too quick. Ooh, that feels nice on the lips. I like that. Has kind of a like cinnamony smell, but it's not sticky. This is a good gloss. I like that. All right, so out of everything that we tested out together today, this is what I'm gonna say. This lip gloss, really like. It feels really nice on your lips. The Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, really like that. The little e.l.f. eyeshadow palette, I like that. Great everyday looks. The e.l.f. cheek palette, definitely I would say this is nice. I think for the price of this, which I don't remember, it's all gonna be linked below, but I think for the price, the pigmentation and everything is really nice. The highlighter, not so much. Oh, and the little essence, the Make Me Brow, this is really good. A really good dupe for the Benefit Gimme Brow. And I think that's it for everything we tried. You know my thoughts on that foundation. So that wraps it up for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out and testing some products with me today. And just remember that these are my opinion of these products. It doesn't mean that they are horrible for anybody else. If they work for you, wonderful. But when I am testing out products, I am just completely honest. If I love them, if I don't love them, it's just my opinion. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also in the comments, let me know some products or anything that you want me to test out in future videos. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel. And that is it for today, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.